The Easter Bunny Mask. What is the Easter Bunny Mask? When one thinks of the Easter Bunny, one thinks of a cute rabbit leaving treats hidden in eggs for kids to discover. A holiday that was adapted from pagan fertility rituals to celebrate the ending of winter and the beginning of spring. Promotes good planting, favorable growth, and yes, having a healthy welcome to the future generation, which is why this mask is misleading. An anomalous artifact that is the antithesis of spring, the Easter Bunny Mask. It also has a lesser-known name, the Roted Cloak. The Roted Cloak is a newer artifact, one that only recently emerged. Either it's so old that its legend has fallen out of general knowledge, or a newer one that was just created. The Easter Bunny Mask is an object mainly for those who want to watch others suffer. It takes a particularly damaged person to don the mask, and because there is not a lot known about it, information has to be gathered via the most dangerous way. From interactions between the wearer of the mask and interviews with surviving victims. But the basic ability of the mask is to tarnish, to poison, to rot everything the user grasps. One touch, the mask can spoil food inside out, leaving what looks to be an apple on the outside, a mass of rotted disease substance on the inside. And where the Roted Cloak walked, the ground withers, soil goes bad, seeds die, and newly planted crops will be suffocated by weeds. Even the air the host exhales carries disease and poison. The smell of sulfur or rotted eggs. Try not to breathe what the rotted is exhaling. Disease is guaranteed, one enough to permanently damage one's lungs. In fact, more forms of interaction with the Easter Bunny Mask is detrimental to the normal person. When it touches a human, skin will bubble and pus will flow, and the muscles of that area will weaken and detach as well as the bones. They will thin and blood cells will. And the longer contact is made, the worse it gets, and in the first 20 seconds of contact, if broken fast enough, things will painfully revert. But after that time, the victim will be stuck in recovery from those gruesome wounds. The mask doesn't grant the wearer protection from itself either. The longer the host wears the Roted Cloak, the more their life is being corrupted and rotted away, until nothing but body fluids remain. As the body degrades, so do things like rational, morals, and human-like thoughts. The host will become a beast of disease with nothing but the desire to spread its ethropic touch as far as it can take the host. The Easter Bunny Masks, while it would touch and grab onto any human within grabbing range, it has a preferred target of farmlands, places of growth and vitality. All it wants to do is forever ruin these things, till the ground is purple with mold and all the grown food has naught but filth as substance. Ruination is its only goal. The mask isn't invincible. The host is constantly rotting as well. They may not notice due to their nerves being the first thing to die, taking their sense of touch with them. But this increasing weakness makes them easy to combat even the most out-of-shape human. Don't make direct contact with the host's flesh. Use long-range weapons. If they refuse to surrender, even a bullet will do the job. Just make sure to avoid contact with the resulting blood exposure. Using a hazmat suit will also be of great use in combating the host. Because of the almost artificial nature of the materials used to make the suit, the Roted Cloak has a hard time breaking down the material used. Similar with the infections and rot it imposes. Once the mask has been removed, or the host has died, the changes it tries to force onto the world will rapidly revert. Nature heals and people recover. Spring will impose its rules back onto the world. The bunny only has so much power, and that's all drawn from the malicious desires of the host who wears the mask. It draws on their evil and their general hatred for life. But hatred drains, it exhausts, and as the artifact draws physically on the host's body, it draws more so on the host's emotions. And often, very often, when the host is out of hate, then they're emotionally exhausted. That's when regret and sorrow will kick in. All the pain they try to impose onto the world, they will begin to see that it is so useless. And eventually, the mask will come off of their own accord. Then yes, maybe healing can begin for everyone.